Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Advice with Mike. I'm your host, comedian Mike Murphy. Now, if you're new to the channel, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. This is the show where you guys send in your messiest, toxic, most out-of-pocket predicaments, and I attempt to break them down, giving my honest and unbiased feedback. Now listen, I'm a comedian, not a therapist, so ain't no guarantee I'll be able to help fix your life, but I can provide laughter along the way and call it like I see it. So with no further ado, let's get into the episode. She said she was pregnant and the baby was mine, but I found out she was lying. What's good, Mike? Big fan of your comedy and wanted to get your take on something. So I've been messing with this little Breezy from my neighborhood. Breezy? Boy, you sound like Nick Cannon in Love Don't Cost a Thing. But what's her Instagram though? Nah, it's for market research purposes and whatnot. And I slipped up one too many times and went in raw. It was way too good to pull out. Stay alert, stay alive. She told me she missed her period, so she took a pregnancy test and it came back positive. She wasn't sure, so she took another one just to double check. She sends me the pic and asks me what I wanted to do. She knew I wasn't trying to have no kids, so I said, I'll pay for it if you take care of that. Like this video if you think he's full of shit. She said I was being insensitive, but whatever. Well, she asked you what you wanted to do and you told her I don't see the issue. I sent her the money for it ASAP. A few minutes goes past and she texts me and the message said, girl, he believed me, drinks on him tonight. Hey, yo. She didn't hit my mans with the 52 fake out and spent the deleted fetus funds on rounds of 80. Nah, that's nasty work. Before I could even reply, she unsent the message. The unsend message feature on the iPhone, top tier nasty work, but guess what? I'm definitely here for it. I asked her about it and she gaslit me and said she never texted me at all, but I know she texted me instead of her friend on accident. Am I burnt for the money or should I pull up on her and get it back? You said, are you burnt for the money or should you pull up on her and get it back? Do you think I'm about to sit here and give you advice that tells you you should pull up on a woman and do anything to her to retrieve the funds that she manipulated you out of? Nah, charge that to the game, my boy. I'm assuming you sent either $500 or less, because that's how much they cost early stage. I didn't pay for one or two in my day. You know what I'm saying? Just charge that. Let that go. Don't go back to shorty. Learn your lesson from it. You was shooting the club up because it was too, you know what I'm saying? The feeling was too good. You couldn't extract out of there in time. And now you left it, you know what I'm saying? And now you thought, oh, she's pregnant. Here's the plot twist. What if she really is pregnant? You didn't send her the bread and her hood rat ass is going out to have drinks with the fetus in the womb on your dime. And then later on, she's still going to give birth to your youth. Now you running around with the child support monthly. She ain't gonna let you beat no more because you're gonna be tight, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna talk crazy to her during the whole childbirth because she didn't scammed you. She didn't PPP loaned your funds. That'd be even crazier. I hope that's not what happens. I hope that she just concocted this plan to get a little bit of bread out of you so her and her girls could go out and have a little girls' night on the town on your dime, and you fell for it. Here's the real advice. Because you asked me, or should you get the money back? I don't even know how you would do that. So I don't know why you asked that, for one. And then two, I would just not mess with her anymore. At this point now, after she did what she did, gaslit you into believing you never got the text message that you know you read. If you go back again, I guarantee you, I'd bet my bottom dollar you'll be in this predicament once again. Either she'll lie again or you'll actually get her pregnant next time and then you'll be writing me again like, guess what, bro? And I'll be like, nah, take that on the chin, pause. That was crazy. You know what I'm saying? So nah, just leave it alone. I would text her back. I mean, I don't know how long ago this was. This might not even be applicable at this point. I would just text her back and be like, nah, I seen the message. Enjoy the drinks. Enjoy your life. Don't hit me no more and block her and move on with your life. Lesson learned. When I was 16, right, my man, he was one of my closest homeboys at the time. I don't mess with him no more. He's doing life in prison. He didn't unalive this BM on some nutty shit. But he was living with me at the time. We was 16. We was running the streets together, and he was hitting off my little cousin. I didn't care, you know what I'm saying? Like, they can make their own decisions. He was hitting my little cousin off, and she spun the block and was like, yo, I'm with the youth now. And he was like, nah, I'm not ready to be a dad, da-da-da. She was like, well, just give me like, you know what I'm saying? Just give me 200 towards it, and I'll just handle it, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not ready either. He was like, all right, peeled the 20s off, gave her the money. We was on a block later that day. She showed up with a brand new Nike windbreaker and some black forces. I was cracking up because she showed up with the black joints. That already let you know what type time she wasn't on. I mean, what type time she was on. There was never no baby in there. She needed a new fit. Grab the windbreaker, the Nike dip, grab the new forces and pull back up on a block, laughing at him. He wanted to rumble her. I'm like, bro, I'll have to beat you up if you touch my cousin. Like, you got played, man. That's just the way it is. Like, it happens. Take that on the chin. Again, pause. But yeah, that's my advice to you. Don't go pull up on shorty. Don't do nothing stupid because you sound like a knucklehead, willing to just go do something crazy about a couple dollars. Let it go, bro. You didn't care when you sent it. You sent it right away, so it ain't like the money was like life or death to you. You didn't need it. You know what I'm saying? You send it to her. It's over with. Just cut shorty off and move on with your life. That's my advice to you. Stay alert. Stay alive. Me and my girlfriend broke up, so I changed all the passwords to my streaming services so she couldn't use them. Mike, am I being petty or nah? My ex-girlfriend was on my Netflix, Apple Music, and all my other streaming services. When we broke up, I let her keep using them because it didn't cost me any extra money. What's her Instagram? No. It's for market research purposes and whatnot. We still hook up occasionally after the split since we were both single and we're used to each other. Nah, that super convenient cookie be coming in clutch during a drought. Yeah, I'm here for it. Then she started dating someone new and told me that we couldn't sleep together anymore. Nah, that's nasty work, but I definitely respect it. So I changed all my passwords and removed her from my Apple family plan. Oh, you was being petty LaBelle, or better yet, you was being petty Murphy. She said I was being petty, but I told her, ask him for the password since that's who you're sleeping with now. Like this video if you think he's being petty as shit. Mike, was I being petty or was that fair? Hell nah, you wasn't being petty. As long as you give me access to them cheeks, you can get access to the Netflix, the Apple Music and whatnot. As soon as you cut me off, I'm cutting you off because it was all good just a week ago. Word to Jay-Z. Now you got homeboy laid up under you. I'd be goddamned if I let another dude beat cheeks to my shorty watching my Netflix. Nah, logging in under my name and a homie sliding his hand down your garments for the goods. Nah, not on my watch, love. Go ahead and tell him to put his password in. Log in under his account. And if he don't got it, guess what? Y'all gonna be watching Amazon Prime or something. Better get a free trial with HBO Max. It ain't happening over here. And you definitely ain't putting the R&B love-making mixtape on my Apple Music to get cracked to. I'm at home just with the while you getting caressed and undressed by another homie to my playlist. Nah, we not doing that. You did the right thing, bro. As soon as she cut you off, I'm cutting you off. Fair is fair. That's who's beating your cheeks. Ask him for the Netflix. What are you talking about? Netflix don't even cost that much. Now, I don't know how many streaming services you got, but it definitely might have set her back about a even bill a month. Apple Music, Netflix, Hulu, HBO Max, Disney Plus. What else we got? You know what I'm saying? Just right there, that's at least a 75 ball. You know what I'm saying? And now she got to come out of her pocket just to get the apps. Nah, that's not your problem. I'm going to tell you right now that I think about it, me and my one joint was together. This was my fiance. So she had access to everything. We broke up. I didn't even take her off of it. And my man's had Tidal. And she was using one of my close friends, she was using his family account on Tidal. And I guess one day he just woke up and was like, nah, she left, bro. Clipped her, you know what I'm saying? Clipped her off the Tidal. I seen her made a post on Facebook like, I can't remember whose Tidal I was on, but they just kicked me off. That's crazy. He texted me like, yeah, I got your back, bro. I was cracking up because I didn't even tell him to do that. I'm like, bro, you could have let her rock, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was sis a minute ago, you know what I'm saying? Like, our issue ain't got nothing to do with you. He's like, nah, she's out of there. Tell her new dude to put her on that Tidal, you know what I'm saying? And he kicked her off, and I remember laughing about it, and then we ended up getting back together, and I was like, yo, remember you got kicked off Tidal? She was like, that was you? I was like, nah, that was real Matt. She was like, oh my God, he's so petty. I'm like, yeah, but I'm here for it. You know what I'm saying? Should have stayed with me. You shouldn't have broke my heart, shorty. But that's not here nor there. You did the right thing. You kicked her off. As long as you still had access, she still had access. When she cut you off, you cut her off. Fair is fair. That's life. You're not petty, you know what I'm saying? It might have seemed a little petty Murphy, a little petty LaBelle, but you ain't. You did the right thing, my man. So my advice to you is just kick back your feet, relax, watch your Netflix, enjoy your HBO Max. Let her struggle over there with homie cuz. Tell him to sign her up for the new account, something like that. In the meantime, my man, stay alert, stay alive. He says he's my best friend, but I say he's a hater. Yo, Mike, I think my best friend might be low-key jealous of me. Oh, yeah? Why is that? Anytime I get something new or accomplish something, he's always got to throw in a negative comment. Oh, yeah, that's way too much hateration and holleration. Word to Mary J. Blige. Like, I just bought a 2022 BMW X5. Jay-Z said we don't cop X5s, we give them to baby mamas. That's not here nor there. And when I showed him, he goes, why you ain't get the new one? I'd have been like, I would have got that, but your mom ain't give me enough money. I would have got the X7 if I was you. Like this video if you think he's full of shit. That one looks okay, but you should have got a bigger truck. That's like a girl's truck. Then when I finally benched 275 at the gym, he says, 275 is cool, but 315 is what you should be aiming for. I could probably do 275 for like 5 or 6 reps if I really tried. Unlike the video and like the video again if you think he's full of shit. I ain't even mad at the stuff he says. I just don't want people like that around me. I need people in my circle who celebrate my wins. Small or big, you know? Hey, yo, pause. Small or big? That's pretty wicked, my man. What should I do or say to him because I had enough? Oh, I see your friend studying to get his master's degree down at Hater University. Every time you do something, he says, yeah, that was me, or if I was you, you should have shut your ass up. Why you ain't got the truck? How about that? As soon as he would have been like, I would have got the X7 and be like, well, why didn't you? What type will you got? You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, it's because, nah, shut up. Knock it off. Until you get something better, I don't want to hear it. I'm going to tell you something right now, right? I'm going to give you what I would do, but I know everybody doesn't have this kind of demeanor about them, so this may not work for you. So I'll give you basically 2 different choices to make with advice. For me, the moment I feel like my friend is doing that, I'm addressing it head on. Pause. I'm gonna be like, hey, yo, fam, stop talking crazy to me because I see what you drive. Your joint is busted. You see, I just pulled up in the 2020. The joint got 15,000 miles. Your joint got 115,000 miles. Knock it off. Don't talk to me until you come up with something like, I'm talking crazy to him. So he never, ever in his life decides to cross that line again, because people only do what you allow them to do. So the fact that you probably just nervously or uncomfortably just chuckle off the hate and don't really address it, he just keeps doing it until you put your foot down and be like, yo, bro, every time I do something, you got something negative to say. What have you been doing? What have you done that make me say, damn, I want to be like that? Matter of fact, if somebody came down and asked me, would I be willing to switch lives with mine for yours? I would tell them, hell no. What would you do? And then he probably gonna say something because now he feeling like, oh damn, he calling me on my BS. So at that point, he gonna be like, well, what I would say is, nah, shut up. If somebody came down and told you you could switch lives with me, you'd do it in a heartbeat because ain't nothing about your life even worth talking about. That's why you always over here telling me what I should or shouldn't have done or what I could or couldn't have gotten. Knock it off. And at that point, that's probably going to fracture the relationship because your friend don't even seem like he got the type of character, or he don't have a code about himself where he could take that in and realize that he's bugging out and make the changes. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no friends in my circle like that, but I promise you if I did, I'm coming to him live and direct. That's my advice to you. But, you know, I'm not giving you no other advice. That's the advice. Address it to him directly and be like, yo, listen, I did this. You said this. Is your car better than mine? Yes or no? Okay, it's not? Cool. Don't talk to me about cars anymore. Can you bench? Matter of fact, you say you can do 5 or 6 reps. Meet me at the LA Fitness tomorrow at 9. We doing chest. Let's have a bench off. Let's have a deadlift competition. Just challenging. Oh, no, because my doctor said like my shoulder's sore. Yeah, that's what I thought. Knock it off. You ain't stronger than me. Knock it off. You do 315. Once you do that to him, one of 2 things is possibly going to happen. Either one, he's just going to stop coming around and talking to you like that, which is going to be difficult because you said that's your best friend. So it's going to be really hard for him to throw away a relationship with his best friend just because he got caught on his nonsense, right? So he might go distance for a little bit, but he'll pop back up. And if he does, and then after some time passes, he tries to go right back into the hating, you shoot him down again. And then you be like, yo, my man, don't even come around me no more till you get your stuff together because I ain't about to tolerate this. Your energy's off, you negative, you be hating, I don't rock with dudes like that. Get it together, you know what I'm saying? You got to do that. Or the other thing will happen is you'll tell him that like, oh, come on, bro, I was just joking with you. Can't take a joke. You get all sensitive, but nah. Don't try to gaslight me. Don't try to, dismiss what I'm saying. You're a hater. And that's just, I'm calling a spade a spade. Now knock it off. It ain't nothing cool about that, all right? Now you want to go for a ride in the new joint? Or you want to still get in your piece of crap? Let me know. We can do whatever, bro. You know what I'm saying? But knock it off with the hating. So my advice to you is just be direct as possible and address what the issue is. Because if your friend is really your friend, and let's just say he do got a little bit of integrity to himself, you telling him, he's like, damn, bro, you know what, man? I am bugging, man. Like, life just ain't going the way I wanted to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got this misplaced anger, and I'm taking it out on you, man. I'm proud of you, bro, man. Like, I wish I had the joints you got, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm definitely hating right now. Let me tighten up. If he do that, then your friend is solid. And now he just going through something. You could, you know what I mean? You could rock with him. But that's my advice to you. In the meantime, stay alert, stay alive. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes this episode of Advice with Mike. I'm your host, comedian Mike Murphy. I hope you guys enjoyed me as much as I enjoyed you. And if so, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Like this video. Matter of fact, leave me a comment, tell me what advice you would have gave to them. And who knows, maybe you got your own toxic tale to tell about a shady friend or an entanglement you need help untangling. If so, feel free to drop me a letter at the email provided below, and I'll make sure to read it at a future segment of Advice with Mike. Now, with that being said, our time together has come to an end. But just remember, stay alert, stay alive.